Hello and welcome to the activity on talking about child labor laws and what to do with the Department of Labor and Industry. This is so important for you to understand this because you're the one doing the jobs and you're the one that needs to know if the jobs are okay or not to complete. You also need to know your hours and you need to know what you can do. So let's go ahead and talk about the quick activity. So this activity is beginning here with your child labor laws assignment here. Any of the areas that are yellow are areas for you to fill in. So down here, I'm going to answer this question to this spot. So beginning here, you're the most important person to ensure your employers are following the correct labor laws. You are protecting yourself from getting injured in the job. You are protecting yourself from losing employment, and you are protecting your employer from having to pay very large fines. It's in your hands to complete this properly. Now, where do we go to get all this information? We are going to be using the Minnesota Department of Labor and Industry's website. If you're ever unsure of this, look for Minnesota DLI Child Labor. Do a Google search on it and you'll get right to it. But I do have the links already here for you. So we're going to review the following areas and fill in what you can and cannot do at your job so you have a good understanding of what is being asked of you. You're going to put your name here, the date, the current date, the occupation that you're doing, your current employer, and your current age. These are all very important things. These parts here are very important according to what you can and cannot do. You are going to be able to do things that your neighbor cannot do coming up here. So it's important you understand that. So when you come up to a question that says, what hours can you work? Well, I don't know. I don't know what hours I can work. I don't know what hours I can't. So what I have to do is I have to click on this little link right here, and I have links that'll bring you to spots like this. What you can and can't do, and the information going there. So if I look right here, I can see when I cannot work. 16 and 17-year-old, when I cannot work. And that gets me that information. According to my age, I would fill my information in here. Now, another set of information to take a peek at is the actual laws. So this here, if they look like this is just an interpretation of the laws. This part here is the actual laws. So this is what a Minnesota statute looks like. So Minnesota legislature, and now here's what the actual statute looks like. And these are the actual laws that come into play. So if there's an area that takes you to a law, it's important you understand that. If you're under 18, if you're under 16, there's different laws there. Students in manufacturing. So if you're working in a manufacturing facility, you may be falling into that category. So this is where you fill out what you are prohibited to do because of your age. This down here, what you can complete. What's your role in safety trainings? If you're not trained how to do something, what are you going to do? Talks about minimum wage and what's the worst penalty to the employer for breaking a child labor law on you, and what would that violation be. So that's just a little basic introduction into the labor laws regarding you and the most important ones for you to understand. So what I'm going to have you do is take some time now, get to your child labor laws assignment, and start understanding what's important in your area to keep you and your employer safe and working.